Hey everybody, Erin Heberger here, a little behind schedule. I had planned to hop on at 5 o'clock, love to be live at 5, but I had some technical difficulties. Basically, think about anything that could go wrong when you're trying to do a live, just went wrong right now. So you guys, we say this all the time, anybody can do this. Hot Mess Express was happening over here. Really Hot Mess Express because it's like 95 degrees outside. So I was trying to do it in the basement because it's cooler down there. So got it all set up, got my background, and then there wasn't enough service. You may have seen me hop on, that was why. So I tested it earlier and it worked, but of course now it didn't. So anywho, here I am now, and that's what matters. All right, you guys, so if you are hopping on live, I want to know, say hello and tell me where you are watching from. If you're catching the replay, please drop replay in the comments, and I want to know when you're watching, if you're on the replay. And if you are brand spanking new, you've never seen one of my lives, well, this is a good one for you to hop in on because this is a little bit different than a lot of my other lives. So please drop newbie in the comments if you've never seen one of my lives because I apologize in advance. All right, I hope you can see I have clothes on. I'm going to, we're going to dinner for my mom's birthday actually at 6 o'clock. So sorry, Mom, if I'm a little bit late because got a little bit of a late start here. Anywho, all right, you guys, who is ready for a little bit of a hashtag rant session? And this is not my norm, as you guys know me, if you have seen any of my lives before. Oh, I forgot about this new wave option. This is exciting. It's my first time waving to Melina. Anywho, if you've seen any of my lives, they're not typical rant fashion, but things keep happening. This has kind of been brewing for a little while, and I want to talk about it because that's what I do. Oh, hey Mom, thanks for hopping on. Hope we're not gonna be late for dinner. I was saying I'm actually like, my hair is blow dried. I don't know if it's been blow dried since school got out. Got a little dress going on. You know, we're fancy for these lives tonight. Anywho, I'll make it snappy, Mom. All right, so we're gonna talk about network marketing, whatever you wanna call it, network marketing, direct sales, MLMs, and we are gonna talk about some misconceptions. But I've talked about those before. So we know, those of us that are in network marketing, I want to know, drop an NM in the comment if you're like, yes, I am a network marketing human. NM in the comments. So if you are, then I'm sure you have heard before about people who have negative conceptions, negative perceptions about network marketing, okay? You know, we've heard it all. We've heard, oh, isn't that a pyramid scheme? Drop pyramid in the comments if you've ever heard that. You've heard, oh yeah, I know about those things. Like, what? First of all, I laugh when people tell me that because just in case you were wondering, pyramid schemes are actually illegal, and everyone who knows me knows I'm a rule follower and I would not do something illegal. So that's usually my response to that if anybody ever needs one. All right, so people get stuck on what they knew a long time ago. And you know what? That's okay because some people, you're just not going to change their minds. And that's fine. Yeah, all the time, April. I actually don't hear that one a ton. I think mostly because I just think it's so ridiculous and people know that now. But yeah, so the thing is, people get stuck in their ways. And there's some people that are just stuck in their ways, and that's fine. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to change your mind. I'm not going to try to change your mind if you don't want to see what this is. That's fine. So talked about that before. But lately, some things have been happening that have been more recent, and they're really bothering me. And again, I don't get fired up easily. Don't really get mad. I don't really get fired up. I don't get worked up about things easily. But this just really made me angry. So I'm going to keep it real because that's what I do. You don't have to agree with me, but I like to keep it real. I like to share my thoughts. All right. So I get my notes because when I get a little heated, I go off on tangents, so I want to make sure. All right, so the first thing that happened was, I think it was last week, an amazing girl on my team sent this message and was like, have you guys read this article? Somebody that I was talking to, hey Nikki, sent this article. And she's like, what, have you guys seen this? So I read the article. Yeah, it was last week because I think I was at the cottage. Read the article and I was like, is this for real? And I got so fired up for the article it was a whole article about why MLMs, they just generalized MLMs, are so terrible. And the worst part about it, well, I don't know, there's a lot of worst parts about it, but it was an article, I forget what it was in, but it was geared toward moms and basically saying like moms are being targeted by these terrible MLMs. Okay, so that bothered me. I'm not even a mom yet, but that bothered me. So I want to know, I saw some of my network marketing friends on here. Is anybody happen to be a mom and a network marketer at the same time? Drop mom in the comments if you're like, hello, yeah, I'm a mom and I'm a network marketer. Because I'm just curious, where are my moms at? Drop mom in the comment if you are like, yes, I'm a mom and yes, I am a network marketer. It really is, Nikki. Oh my God, I was so fired up when I read this. All right, so what I want to do today is I want to break down this article because I was reading it and I got heated. So I started taking notes, and then you'll see I actually stopped writing in my notebook and I wrote all over this article because I was like, is this for real? All right, so before I get into this, because you know me, I like to keep it positive, I want you to drop in the comments, and you probably saw me ask this morning, or maybe it was this afternoon, on my wall, I asked people this, but I want to know, drop in the comments, just one positive thing that your business, your network marketing, MLM, whatever, direct sales, whatever you're in, whatever you want to call it, I want to know one positive thing that it's done for you and your family. Go. Drop those in the comments right now because I want to have some positivity. You know me. All right. Because I asked this earlier today, like I said, and you guys, people were saying things like, oh, I don't want to steal your thunder, Mom, but people are saying things like, getting that stream of income in retirement that you need, being able to stay home with my kids, having time freedom, all these things people were sharing, and it just made me so happy to see, okay? Which I knew all these things, but I like to hear people's individual stories. I love that. Yes, Nikki, the community is huge. Freedom, just freedom in general is amazing. Okay, so let's get to this article. So first of all, all right, this is what it says first. Wait, hold on. Oh, here we go. First page. Oh, the title. Why are MLMs so dangerous? Dangerous. Okay. I mean, dangerous? Really? You guys, there's a lot of dangers in the world, but I wouldn't consider a work from home business what we call dangerous. But we'll get back to that in a minute. All right. So, beginning of this article, they start with a definition, okay? So first of all, where they got their definition from is Wikipedia. And I know I have some fellow teachers on here. Shout out to all the teachers, summer vacay, woo woo. Anyways, I will tell you that one of the first things when you teach kids how to research on the internet is you don't use Wikipedia. However, I decided I'm going to go check out what they did, where they got their definition. So you guys, they modified even the Wikipedia definition. They added in the word, so I went to it and it said multi-level marketing, abbreviated as MLM, also called pyramid selling, which I don't even know why that's in there, but whatever. Network marketing and referral marketing is, and Wikipedia said, is a marketing strategy for the sale of products and services, blah, 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 blah. They changed it in the article to say is a controversial marketing strategy. It didn't say controversial in Wikipedia. So, I mean, Wikipedia, I love it. So they're changing it in the article. Like literally most of the definition was word for word, except they add in this word controversial to like spice up their article. Like you can't say you get a definition from somewhere and then add in words to prove your, prove your point. All right, anyways, so that just bothered me from both a teacher perspective and a human perspective. Like that's just not right. Not a good way to start an article. All right, and then they went on and they listed a whole bunch of different companies, and my company personally was not on the list. However, a lot of companies that I've heard of and know people that are a part of were on that list. And people, I help a lot of different network marketers and a lot of different companies, and a lot of those companies were on that list. So I'm going to break down this article, and of course, I can only speak for my current company or companies that I've been in. I can't speak for everybody. Because then I'd be doing what they are doing, and they're generalizing, because for sure we all know that there's some companies out there that are not so great. There's some reps out there that are not so great. But this article generalized that all MLMs are terrible. So I'm here to talk in general about what I know. All right, I digress. So they start by talking about how they work. So it says the main issue is usually the way they work. Okay. Rather than your profit coming from the actual products you sell, it comes from recruiting people into your business. Well, okay, again, I can only speak for me, but I get paid on the products that I refer people to, me. Now, it's a bonus that if I bring people into the company, I also make money off of the sales that they make. Now, imagine, if anything, I would think people in other kinds of sales might be jealous about that. Imagine you're a car salesperson and you refer somebody to come join your company and then you get paid on their sales. I mean, that makes sense. You're rewarding everybody for what they're doing, whether it is bringing people to your company, whatever type of company, or, making your own sales. So I thought that was not accurate. Now, again, are there companies where you only have to where you have to recruit and to make money? For sure, but not every company out there. I can tell you, my company happens to have 2 different sides of the compensation plan. So you could recruit no one and still make great money. So that irritated me. Talking again about in order to join, you have to buy your products to sell. A lot of companies out there, I don't have any inventory. I don't buy any products to sell. I buy the products I want to use. So again, and I know I'm not the only company out there like that. I'm grateful for that because I have no room for inventory in this house. That's for sure. So that, oh my gosh, so many things. All right. Stay calm, Erin. So then the next part, it goes on to say the only way to make these sales is to recruit people under you, and then you're making money only off their starter kits that they were talking about before. Like, what? Oh, hold on. Or the products you buy yourself. Or you have to try and sell to your friends, your family, moms at the school gates, and anybody else that you come into contact with. Okay? Or you work online and you work through social media, because last I checked, there were over 2 billion people on Facebook. Okay, I'm certainly not building my business by only sharing with my friends and my family. Okay, because let me tell you, I've got a lot of friends, I got a lot of family, but not that many. And they talk about people being pushy and pushing their products on people, and for sure, are there people that do that? Yes, but it certainly at least shouldn't be the norm. Okay, I've talked before, we use attraction marketing. We put out there what we have, get people curious, and then if we have what they need, they contact us. If we have something that can help other people, they contact us. They come to us and say, listen, I need that hashtag #ByeByeBellyFat, or whatever it is. It's people helping people. All I have to say. All right. Let's see. Oh, now we're getting into the danger zone. Why are they so dangerous? Okay, so I already talked about the fact that, dangerous, really, whatever. So they have these whole little tiny small print bullets of reasons why they're dangerous. So let's see. You usually need to invest, it quotes, to join them. Well, of course, again, every company is different, but a lot of times, you guys, that's the beauty of network marketing. It's a minimal investment it's compared to what you're going to get out of it. It's a minimal investment. A lot of times, especially with mine, for example, you're just paying for the products that you want to try to be a product of the product, because wouldn't you want to try something before you're going to share it with other people let me say that again. Wouldn't you want to be using a product that you're sharing with people, right? I couldn't be like, oh yeah, buy this, this, and this. No, I don't use those. What? That doesn't make sense. So, all right, let's see. And then once you're in, you have to sell a certain volume to even get your commission or be a representative. Again, that's totally different for every company, okay? We don't have specific quotas of sales you have to make every month. It's just different for every company. Let's see. And again, it talked about having to recruit people, not necessarily. Oh, then it talks about products are often expensive and hard to sell. To generalize that every possible product that comes from a network marketing company is expensive, that doesn't even make sense. That's called, you have to do your research and make sure that you can support the products that your company has. So important, you guys. Just do your research. That's all that I have to say. This generalization is really making me so angry. All right, let's see. I already talked about that. Oh. Guys, listen to this one. MLMs also appear to prey on the weak and vulnerable. Well, here's a newsflash. First of all, what kind of monsters are they trying to make us out to be? But second, you guys, I don't know about you, but weak and vulnerable are not really two of the top qualities that I'm looking for in business partners. Anybody out there looking for weak and vulnerable people? Can I get an amen? Because I am looking for strong, independent women or men who like to share fantastic products. I'm not trying to prey on the weak and the vulnerable. So thank you very much. A freaking men to that. All right, and then it goes on. The last thing I'm talking about this article, because I'm over this now, is the problem of saturation. Okay, so I get it. Sometimes we see posts on Facebook of the people slamming their companies. You see it over and over. Okay, but that's not the norm. At least it should not be the norm. Okay, and you might make that seem like it's oversaturation, but a lot of times it's the same people doing those same posts. Because I can tell you, again, there's over 2 billion people on Facebook. Okay, you're not going to saturate the market. Nobody's that good. All right, so that is, I think I covered all of my writing and highlighting. Let me tell you, when I was planning this. All right, so the article goes on to give more skewed information about the companies that they researched. They picked like 11 different companies, I think, and different MLM companies to talk about and research, supposedly. And they say, nobody actually makes money. Is anybody watching this video making money in their business? Please drop a $sign in the comments if you're making money. Because I would think if you consider this a business and not a hobby, you would be bringing in some sort of money. If you're not, feel free to reach out to me and I can give you some tips with what will work with your company, because you got to be making money here. You got to be in the green. Because let me tell you, just over a year ago, if you're saying, oh, I'm not making money, I was there. So I am happy to help now. I love talking to people about what I did, kind of flip my mindset and change some things. So feel free to reach out to me if you have questions on that. But unless it's a hobby for you, pretty much, yeah, exactly, April. Love it. You should be making money doing it. Otherwise, nobody would do it. I wish I looked this up and I didn't. How many people are in some sort of network marketing company? I should have. But let me tell you, it's a lot of people. Pretty sure if nobody was making any money, that wouldn't be the case. All right, let's see. So there's more, like I said, in the article, but that's about all that I am going to get into today, because I gotta lower the stress level. I gotta go out to dinner here. Gotta be happy then. All right, so the sad part is, you guys, like I talked about before, is there are some companies out there are some reps out there that do these things, and that is what kind of fuels the fire of people who feel this way. So I've been seeing more and more lately, and I was going to talk about that tonight, but I'm going to wait and I'm going to hold off and talk about some things that I've been seeing that are also driving me bananas. So we're going to have a part 2 now later this week, probably on Friday, because Wednesday will be Wellness Wednesday. So yeah, we'll do it on Friday. I will continue this, and I'm going to share some tips of things to not do to fuel this fire of these people, because we want to show that network marketing, social selling, whatever you want to call it, MLMs are not what people in these wretched articles make them out to be. So if you guys found any value at all, please share these. If you know of somebody else who would like to hear this, hit that share button, because I always love to spread the love, you know that. And I would love to clear up misconceptions from anybody who still has kind of that negative vibe, because this industry has done so many amazing things for so many people. You probably saw my post personally. I wasn't going to get into this, but okay. Just last week or the week before, I finally got out of credit card debt. Like, that's huge, a huge weight lifted off my shoulders, on top of all the people that I've been able to help with products, because that's really what I'm in it for. So April, so glad that you found value. That's awesome, you guys. If you do share, please hit share in the comments so that I can personally thank you. As always, if you have any questions about anything I shared or anything that I've talked about, please shoot me a message or drop questions, or even put the question in the comments, because I love connecting with all different types of network marketers, because it's so fun and I love it. All right, I think that is everything. Tune in Friday. I'll let you guys know what time I'll do a post, but tune in Friday for part 2, what not to do in your business that I am suddenly seeing. All All right, you guys, have a wonderful rest of your night. Bye-bye.